My colleague Kevin and I have created something that we're calling professional renewal circles. This will be a series of gatherings that recognize that people are in a place of transition in their careers and in their workplaces. Some folks are making the decision today whether to stay, whether to be a part of the solution, a culture keeper that's going to do work as if that's the epic scene that they are in and that they must make the next moves as protagonists, not waiting for someone else, but they're going to add value. The workplace is their worthplace. Yet others can no longer find the value they're looking for at work. There's so much that's happening that's in ferment. The remote revolt, the great resignation, the quiet quitting movement, and then the quiet firing movement that has followed. And any one of today's headlines make clear that firing is not so quiet anymore, that there's just thousands and thousands of people being laid off. Work, the workplace, what people can expect from work is in a toss-up zone. And we think that gathering other professionals together, people who have been serious about how they've invested their attention and their livelihood, and creating a space to say, is this where you are working out your worth? Or do you find that you're working it out when you're making a fine piece of furniture in a garage quietly alone on the weekend? Or are you working it out when you are at the soccer line as your kids are working up and down the pitch and you're making it about being a good mother, a good dad, by being present? Where are your worth places? Where is worth taking you? Some, it's leading away from the attention from the workplace. They're looking for something new. They are ready to launch something that they've often dreamed about. They long for what comes next. So those retirement questions start coming into play. And am I going to have what I need to live the way that I want to live? Well, we've started the Epic Turn, our first renewal circle, to get after these kinds of questions, not necessarily for midlife crisis, but for a time of discernment as to, am I living it right? Am I a good steward of the decade that I'm in and the decades that are ahead? So we view you as a protagonist who is immersed in an unfolding drama, and we want to make room for a group of colleagues to come together, to play together, and talk about what's happening in their current workplaces and their current worth places, and to see what comes next in their story.